Alright, here we are with The Sims 3 again. Hopefully, this time it's an actually functional Sims 3. Yeah, after last time. But, last time, the first attempt, it loaded just fine. It just crashed soon after. And then wouldn't start up again, so... Guess the big thing that we've got to hope for tonight is that we don't get that initial crash, so that we can actually make some progress on this generation of the dynasty. Yeah, otherwise. Is it? Yeah, hopefully it's not something to do with the save file. Otherwise, I'll have to revert back to an old save file, which means losing progress. That's on this generation. And honestly, like if we end up reverting back to anything earlier than the last couple saves of Generation 1, this series is probably donezo. So far so good. Just gonna take it slow on doing things, just in case the previous crash was because it got overwhelmed with inputs or something. This is looking promising. Not a whole lot going on right now because it's early evening. And we've only got the one sim. Well, maybe at some point we can get Stanley to move in, but probably not right now. Now the big thing is, I think it's probably gonna be getting Christina in a better mood. Yeah, just under 2 weeks before she ages up to. Anyway, a full adult. Also, should probably try and get her husband sometime before then. And so you have plenty of time for that. Time to have that one child for this generation. You're eating that burnt mac and cheese. But with the kind of requirements we have in play, they can't really afford to waste food. Especially with Christina not being able to earn money through any means other than fishing. I'm gonna save real quick to make sure that at the very least we've gotten to this point. And we can just speed through the night. Now it's summer. And sometime tomorrow, maybe she can try again. Go on a date with Stanley. Okay, good. The game just froze. It's not crashing. It just froze. Looks like Eileen has found herself somebody's. He's at least. First things first, we need to find somewhere there with a shower. Okay, so we have a sink. But no other plumbing. Because the plan was kind of go for the all-in bathroom, but that's 4,500 simoleons, so we're ways away from that still. And of course our move's too low. No for it to fish, so So we can head over to the gym. And because that's one of the few community lots that's gonna have a shower, so no, she can at least bathe. There we go. There's a shower. See, all these people getting all sweaty. You're gonna want to some hygiene options. Like we might have half alien ghosts at some point in the future. Oh, so that's what all the screaming is about. Now, apparently Joey Wynn is having a baby. She got briefly distracted by it. But now she's heading home. Right now she needs to grab something to eat. And then maybe she can at least do some fishing. Like 5 hours once this moolah it expires. Getting a call from her dad. That'll be a good way to spend some time. Send her outside so that another phone call. Green wants to hang out. Kind of busy right now. I kind of maximize her mood. Oh, that she can start fishing again and making money. We can actually afford to have a toilet in our house. Rather than having to go onto the beach and use the public toilets every single time. It's a shame that we don't have any much of anywhere to even put a flat surface for her to write a love letter on. Guess we could go somewhere else for that as well. I need to check how often she needs to go to alchemy. I think it's like X number of hours a week. Here we go. Five some hours a week. Okay. Okay, so we should be good on that front. Because we basically just got to pick out a day. Need to go down to the alchemy shop. Yeah, would be real great if we can just get free fish. But Christina needs to be in a good enough mood to fish first. Right, that's one. And now if we can just get 2 more, or we can go sell them at the supermarket. Just 1 more. Right, there we go. We've got the 3 fish, one of which is a jellyfish. A personal record-breaking jellyfish, even. Emery has become a young adult. Should mean that the other our kids should be either young adults now or soon. Considering that Emery is one of the youngest. Yeah, Barbara's already a young adult. Shelby's still got a little bit of time, so yeah, it should. Yeah, it probably isn't like a bug or anything. Because Eileen should be aging up soon, but given the way that that such things interact with werewolves, that can be a little wonky at times. And so she could just be waiting for the game to perform a stuck aging check. Because due to werewolves not autonomously going back to human form and autonomously turning into werewolf form every full moon, werewolves tend to just be in wolf form constantly. And unfortunately, a sim can't age when in wolf form. So the game's gotta wait until until they're out of werewolf form on their birthday in order to have them age up. Fortunately, this is fixed by one of the Nero's mods, as that makes it to where the game checks whether a sim is stuck aging, and one of the actions it performs during that check is it removes the werewolf moodlet from any werewolves that are stuck aging. Or I guess whose aging is stuck. So that they will actually age up like they're supposed to. Just gonna do a quick save just to make sure that we don't have any problems. Really, not to prevent, but to mitigate the effects of any problems we have later. Alright, the summer festival's in town. We've just received our 26 million bills. So that's what I wonder where all these seeds came from. Notification was about was because there's randomly generated seeds here now. A couple of them do grow food. Maybe we could use those. They're gonna be eating burnt waffles again. Alright, so I'm thinking today we do some fishing in the morning until the afternoon, and then see if Stanley will go on a date in the evening. Of course, you know, when when Christina fails to catch anything, kind of a waste. Got an anchovy worth 8 simoleons. Got a phone call. Oh, Stanley is initiating this time. In which case, absolutely. We will take advantage of this wonderful opportunity. Good to know that she didn't completely ruin things with him. And last time... I don't want to exit the game. I think I may have just bumped a hotkey. Yeah, Q is apparently a hotkey to quit the game. But I'm using WAS to control the camera. Which, interestingly, both WAS and the arrow keys work for the same thing. I think part of why... I think usually I use the arrow keys, but this time I ended up using WAS because that's what Age of Wonders 4 uses, which is a change from the rest of the series because other than maybe Planetfall, all the rest of the Age of Wonders series, you control all camera movement with the arrow keys. Or if you're playing in full screen, and you can control it with the mouse. Mouse entirely. Interesting choice of a date location. Just an empty lot in front of a water tower. And we're in the rain. I mean, you know, codes need to stay nice and moist. So... Alright, let's try to not mess this up. I think maybe what happened last time was that he was not ready to administer True Love's kiss. But, you know, if Christina ever wants to not be a toad anymore, or she kind of needs that from somebody. He's being receptive to our flirtations. keep just cycling through these interactions until we can get him on board with something a bit more intense. Like maybe a massage. So we probably want to get him to at least friend status. Interesting that she can propose going steady, even though they're not romantic interests as at all. Yeah, gotta keep him from getting bored. Alright, he's reached friend status. They're throwing in a flirtatious joke. He accepted the massage. Maybe he'll accept a hug. I would say we try and get him up to good friend, and at least before we try for the toad kiss again. He accepted a hug. We are making progress. Run another massage. In with all the flirtation. Dang it, he got bored. Yeah, I guess we apologize and see where we can maybe switch over to friendly. It's like the because you know the benefit of the Sims 3 is that there is no split romantic egg and platonic hug system the way there is in the Sims 4. You just have the 1 meter. And that is a determining factor in how they will receive any interaction. Yeah, maybe for the remainder of this day we just focus on an increasing relationship. But maybe the third date will be when we can finally lift the curse. I'm just gonna save real quick to make sure that none of the progress we have achieved on this date is lost. And now's not really the time, Quentin. Gotta just gotta keep the friendly interactions going. Hang for as long as we can. She wants to woohoo. I think that may be a little far away right now. You know, if we can just get, maybe we can get to like good friends. It doesn't even look like it's registering the change in friendship at all. But there we go, good friends. She just heard that her dad split up with the Antelope Ivy, and she's already gossiping about him. You know, let's test the waters with a flirt. Oh, there we go. Eileen should be aging up now. Alright, the flirting seems to be working again. He is no longer bored with flirting. I think you're very, very alluring. Maybe try holding hands. Yeah, there we go. Eileen's aged up now. Maybe try a massage and like still alluring. Maybe hold hands again. And because we were, the thing. Maybe if we can get him to go steady, then he'll give us a toad kiss. And have it actually work this time. In fact, didn't even has a specific wish to kiss Stanley, so... And now that you're in a steady relationship, maybe... Maybe we can make this happen? There we go. She's finally free. Now watch her get cursed again the next time. And she does her required 5 hours of required weekly 5 hours of alchemy. And that doesn't even count as a kiss for the a wish. But you know, it was on the cheek, so maybe she was just hoping for, you know, a kiss on the lips. That's because just the regular kiss interaction worked for it. Alright, they're both hungry and tired, so that's probably... It's 5 in the morning, so it's probably about time that they both head to their respective homes. No sense in naming further saves Toad. Toad when Christina is no longer a toad. He still got another 2 hours and 20 minutes. There's a stream left to spend time with regular human Christina. Just first going to eat some leftover waffles and then get some sleep. Oh, hold on, what was that saying? Okay. I think I missed something. Oh, looks like Barbara has decided to move. At least provided she can find some place to go. He's like, I think the story progression mod can have Sims move in with friends, and under circumstances like that, or this could be an opportunity for her to move in with her boyfriend here. Still being counted as a teen, at least in terms of that's kind of odd. I'm pretty sure I've got teen to a young adult all romance turned off because, gross. Unless it's at least under the very specific circumstance of like one aged up ever so slightly before the other or something. And I just want the game to preserve the relationship. Oh, and Stanley's calling. And he just wants to chat.
Zondiala, Jabidlan, Dusuna Bagast, Nabu Lord, Tizaka, Nebel Thoopsanor, Tuner.
Oh, it looks like she needs to head to the gym again. Either that or maybe we can... Well, this is an option that will at least work until... well, we have a kid. Interesting, their entire body just vanishes. Is now, because, like... I don't think this happened when she was a toad. And now she needs some leftover waffles.
Mm, mm, mm.
Let's see, how much longer is the elixir shop going to be open? It seems almost like it doesn't have any strict operation hours, so yes, we can just send her over. There's research alchemy.
Kusat! Eat!
Right now, the big thing she wants is to reach level 4 of the alchemy skill, so we can do that safely just by using the research alchemy interaction. At least provided that she's got more elixirs she can discover. I think once you've discovered all the elixirs available at your level, you then have to of course Jenny Durwood's gotta and she'd get in the way. In the time that it took her to get here by taxi.
Woo! Hmm. Oh, cribble.
Right now we've got a chance to actually start working on alchemy.
Milly Raleigh Foo?
Granted, if we try and do the full required 5 hours per week that take right now, then it
He's right. Cheyenne.
will be here till like 3 a.m. I'm in game.
Oh, Narfly. Oh.
Right, our Discord.
Nimsnas.
Just gotta keep at this for the next few hours in game. They're around 10, so we've got to keep going until 3 a.m. in game. She's reached level 4, which gives her more elixirs she can learn the recipes of, and she also wants to hit level 5. And, as long as she's not brewing any elixirs, she can't curse herself again, I don't think. Cure elixir. I think there's I think either the cure elixir or the potent cure elixir can and it and actually just makes the curse that she had. But you know, why worry about brewing elixirs when you can just call up your boyfriend and then have him smooch you? Who to fix it? That way you don't have to worry about, you know, all the regions and everything. Alright, so we've completed the required amount of alchemy. Need for this week. Do you know what I should have done? I should have grabbed a screenshot. Did, during that date. Need to get you know, nice pic for the thumbnail. Help, it's a little late to do that now. Yeah, I'm sure I'll come up with something else. And Stanley wants to chat again. I got pay those 26 simoleon bills. Bills and eat some burnt waffles. Another opportunity to sell some fish. Fish at the supermarket. As we do a little bit of fishing. We got tragic clownfish. Yeah, now's not the time, Quentin. Yeah, that's worth 14 simoleons. Red herring's worth 5. And we've got tuna with 15, so I just gotta send her off to the supermarket to drop those off. Have to deliver the fish. Okay, got a nice 340 simoleons. Go home. I'm staring at the ghost. Just go home. I think she's is gonna want to just go to bed early. As tends to happen, staying up late has wrecked her sleep schedule, and also seems like I'm noticing that there's something wonky. Yeah, apparently I've had a wonky capture this entire time. But it should be fixed now, so the entire screen will be visible. Probably just affected by capturing other games that we have different screen sizes or something. We're gonna save real quick and just fast forward. It's just Quentin wanting to chat again. But, midnight isn't really the time. Oh, and the waffle spoiled. Well, I guess it's time to make more.
Ipagoo!
At least, at least she leveled up to level 3 of cooking. She's still burning everything, but maybe she'll burn things a little bit less. Leisure day. Hey, you know, she's able to just get up and use all the amenities of a functioning bathroom. You know, because we have all of them. Granted, it would still be much better if we had a had one of those all-in-one bathrooms. Because then, you know, Sims could use that easily and actually have some privacy, rather than this entire room being basic. Not even just room. This entire floor of the houseboat being effectively a bathroom, you know, for privacy purposes. You know, maybe. Hmm. As much as she's feeling out of sorts, her other. Maybe today's the day we get wallpaper. So that we can actually. So that we can maybe deal with. It's a constant unfinished room moodlets. Alright, there we go. We've got basic wallpaper on the walls. So now the room is classed as being finished. You know, maybe we like do some fishing, and then invite Nate Stanley over for some good old woohoo. Probably just do some fishing until like the early evening, late afternoon. You know, and then we call up Stanley. And considering that she pretty much has not been able to cook anything that she hasn't burned, probably not gonna be delivering any nice group meals anytime soon. It's to create an elixir and cool down. Alright, let's have some leftover waffles and then call up Stanley. Alright, he's coming over. So you could probably do a little bit of extra fishing while we wait for him to arrive. Another tuna. Now this one was worth 15 simoleons. It's just automatically counting it as a date, even though I just invited him over. Oh, that's actually the one to make out, so let's go for that real quick. Now maybe we go for the woohoo. But given that there's seemingly only 2 people that ever call her, I get the feeling that that's her dad calling her. right as she's going up to her bedroom to, lose her virginity.
Satuga la boza?
Heaven for Wimweb.
You know what? As much as she doesn't have a specific one for it, apparently she actually doesn't have the. She probably needs to build. Probably needs to take a moment to build up the romantic mood again or something. She wants to woohoo with him again. As much as she doesn't have a specific wish for it, I'm gonna go ahead and have her propose.
Tanuafu. Naptiba. Kusa thinka winnie whip.
Douglier. Oh.
Shapa do dee derm.
Oh.
Oh, and now she wants to move in with him. I think in order to do that, I guess really the big question is, does she want to bother with a large scale wedding? Because we could just go ahead and have a private wedding. I'm gonna. He's a slob, a loser, or a genius, good, and never nude. We'd pretty much have to have it be like a venue wedding. I don't think we can even. I'm pretty sure wedding arches were at in generation, so we don't really even have anything to really set up a formal wedding. So you know what? Let's just go for the private one.
Nibby slew. Ga. Titharki Chizaka. Stevie Longu.
And this will count as moving in without having go through the whole system of getting getting the mode up to sociable using friendly interactions. Oh, interesting. So you do get wedding gifts without generations. It just comes in the form of simoleons. This should help with the cost that we need to, with the cost of getting the resort up and running. I even put the resort lodge. I know I put one around here somewhere. Or it might be on the other side of the river. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, we need about 10,000 in order to buy the resort lodge. Hold on. Who's Paula Fitzgerald and why are they romantic interests? He's gonna need to break that off at some point. But first, because of the rules of the challenge, he needs to quit his job. Right, quit work.
Flip block. Argenfly. Zip. Gullitus.
You know what? Gonna save real quick. Then they can consummate their marriage with not only another round of woohoo, but more specifically, crying for baby. Once they get the romantic mood back up again, at least. Because it dropped back down to very alluring. Of course, you know, having a baby means that they'll have to spend some of this influx of cash on stuff for the baby. And you're not just going to join the medical career again. I specifically and specifically remove you from the medical career. Or because for the purposes of the challenge, and we can't use that to make money. Unfortunately means that at least at first, most of Kip's contribution into the household will probably be childcare. Especially when his only skill is that he has level 2 logic. It's like he's actually worse at cooking. Oh well, this is kind of interesting. So Quentin broke things off with Anna Love Ivy and is now going and is now going after what I believe is technically his daughter-in-law. Okay, so let's see. So it seems like maybe only Stanley is considered Quentin and his child-in-law. But even if you're not using, but even if she's not counting as his son-in-law, even if she's not counting as his daughter-in-law, it still sounds super awkward. Especially with how much of an age gap there is. Although maybe not quite as much since one of them is a fairy. Like, regardless of what formal titles are applied, it just sounds a little bit odd. stop trying to use chattering teeth on your new wife. Like how about you not mess with her right like literally the day after you got married? So far, it doesn't look like that try for baby has done anything. Yeah, Quentin's just seducing his son-in-law's sister now. Which you know, if nothing else, if they ever have children, then that will, like, say if they have like a son, that will simultaneously be Stanley's nephew and brother-in-law. Because, you know, it will be the child of his sister and his father-in-law. But, you know, the game doesn't recognize it, but then again, I'm pretty sure the game also just randomly stopped recognizing a pair of siblings as siblings and had them start dating. So, you know, now Quentin's on both family trees in two different spots, because now he's both dating his daughter's sister-in-law, and you know, he's also Christina's father. Stop trying to do the chattering teeth thing. So far, no signs of a pregnancy. I mean, it can usually take a little while. But, you know, Trina is currently the family's sole breadwinner, and then that's being done entirely through fishing. You know, maybe it would be a good idea to you know, hold off on having the child until maybe we can secure this
Oh, shot too.
or the funds
It's so. Parkadell?
and to set up our resort lot. And, you know, that will give something will give Stanley something else to do.
It's a good zero. There's a. It's a holla. Now, Bippy Gonzo. Desno. Desno Barchnia. Chanja. Oh, Wag Treja Paradon. Oh, Boblo. Slabby.
We also need to figure out what Stanley's hobby will be. I guess maybe it could be chess, since his only skill is logic. Or, you know, he could... His hobby could be gaming. And because I think... Wait, hold on, I need to check if that's an option. Pick a hobby for various sims based on... Okay, yeah. Yeah, he can just be a gamer.
Uh-huh.
Because as his hobby doesn't have to be a skill. Just gotta keep an eye on his gaming, make sure that he spends at least 5 hours on it by the end of the week. Alright, the toilet's been fixed. Now Christina can get back to fishing for the next few hours.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Why did he interrupt his gaming to cry over literally nothing? Like, he's having a blast, just got married and is squeaky clean. He has no problems. I guess maybe he lost to the video game because he is a loser. So... I guess he needs to go all the way up to 10 p.m. just to make sure that he's got enough game time in. Hey, it's Roderick McDuff. I think my neighbors took my dog. You don't even have a dog because that's literally not a possibility.
Wow! Oh, flirty guards!
Now he's probably gonna have to stay up until midnight night gaming in order to get the full 5 hours in. I just hope that the music here doesn't cause any problems. Which, I mean, none of the little jingles and whatnot have caused us any problems. It's mostly the full-length songs. Songs that can cause of, like, VOD mutes, mutes and copyright claims. Because EA decided to outsource the... Or is it... Or is the responsibility of creating an OST for this game.
Oh. Hmm.
Right now he's probably gonna have to stay up until like 1 a.m. Gaming to get the requisite number of hours in. At least he's being energized by the moonlight. You know, it's not even a full moon. And I hit him on surf the web. I'm just gonna count it. Yeah, I'm just gonna count that as having been in 5 hours of gaming. And gonna real quick save. Just fast forward through the night. Okay, so that There'll be another day of fishing. We're, on, we're only up to five. They're only up to 5,102 simoleons, and we're just lost 28 of them to the bills.
Out the way, huh? Wabba.
Well, it's time for more fishing. At least Christina has level 6 fishing.
Whoa! Dude, I just.
But then her next fish was only worth 5 simoleons. Like, it's gonna take at least a couple fish to even get back what was spent on the bills.
Whoa, flirty guards.
And another $5 fish. He needs to go something to eat.
Oh, Sator. Segment. Huh. Exo sting huckles.
No, still
Ooh,
knock it off. It's trying to do the chattering teeth. He really needs to just find it. It'll be so good when he finally has a resort to manage, because he'll be out of the house and not trying to do the chattering teeth trick or whatever it's called. And I'll stop trying to play his chattering teeth fairy trick constantly.
It's a Parkadell.
He's just obsessed with it. That's with this.
Ablanzek.
Haha, Zam job.
We're in 18 simoleon fish, so now we are back up to where we were. Yeah, see, exactly. Because we had 2 5 simoleon fish and now an 18 simoleon one.
Haha, bony head.
Now you got an 11 simoleon profit.
Age de blue?
But you just play more video games, dude, rather than having me have to keep canceling the chattering teeth interaction.
Whoa, haha, dude, I just.
Alright, that's another 15. It's gonna take us a good long while. I'll be able to get the simoleons together to buy this resort lot. Maybe it would be better to try and set up like a smaller resort lot. Maybe somewhere on the coast or something.
Haha, bony head.
Because part of my mistake probably is just that I made the lot so big. Which, you know, it would be a lot easier if we were living in Isla Paradiso, because then pretty sure Isla Paradiso has specifically like a resort that you can pick up for free to just get you started with the resort system. Of course, the emote, completely new household also wouldn't need to worry about that. Now let's see what happens if we set this lot right here. There next to Varg's Tavern as a resort lot. Let's see how expensive the game makes it. The game makes it affordable. So let's just do that, and then maybe we can work up to the bigger resort lot once you've built this one up some. Like, I think, because you've got to consider that I set up that resort lot when I rolled this generation's goals, which was back when Christina was born. So, like, I probably just overestimated how much money we were gonna have at this point. And it did by quite a bit. And this gives us funds to build stuff on the lot as well, so we've got a way of actually getting the resort properly started, and not just the funds to buy the lot. Interestingly, Stanley also took his wife's name. because she was the one to to initiate propose interaction. So congratulations on your new resort. Give it a name that represents its personality. And it just defaulted to my resort. I'm just gonna... I've got a hotel name generator pulled up. Hmm. Gotta find one that both fits something that Stanley would name it and fits the vibe of the town. You know what? Fits the vibe of the town. Kind of commemorates the age of the date at which they went steady and freed he Christina for curse. And now I've got to start learning the resort system because I've never played with this feature at all. Okay, so it's currently closed. At least one resort tower is required to open. And which I actually... Because, like, I feel like, for one thing, this big thing doesn't even fit on the lot. Oh, we do have Beach Resort Tower. Also... I have these rugs that... I'm going to figure out a way to deduct 1,500 simoleons. And as for that... It could be as simple as just buying the actual thing and then... Boom, there we go. Now, because, you know, it is maybe a little cheaty to have an option where I can get something that usually costs 1,500 simoleons for free. just because I don't like... Just because, like, I feel like it doesn't fit the vibe I'm going for. Okay, so this little wall cost pretty much all of our money. Like this is all we've got. On the plus side, it is a functioning resort. Which means that Stanley can go operate the front desk. And he'll just be operating the resort. But I mean, it is also getting close to 10 p.m., so might actually want to just close the resort for now. At the same time, spending some time managing the resort should help recoup the cost of setting what little we've set up. I've also got another few simoleons from fishing. But Christina should probably going to bed right now. Interesting that I guess it's just part of the autonomy of being on the resort lot. Interesting that Zach Durwood is just kind of laying on a beach towel on the grass. There is no beach to be seen. Yeah, I'd say we close the resort for right now. I guess those two Sims are just gonna stay the night. Because like they disappeared into the rug and haven't come back out. Okay, you can prepare mac and cheese because remember, other than maybe brain free, he's all a mode. Sims can't autonomously cook anything that they don't have the supplies for because of the mod I have installed to make you know, just make that element easy to manage. And of course, Stanley manages to start a fire. But hey, this is an opportunity to get some insurance money at least. And you know, Stanley can't die because the Grim Reaper will just find it just find him living too amusing to pass up. But like the only one that's any real danger is Christina. No, stop trying to eat food I'm not sure you're allowed to have. Hmm. That's a bit of a problem. Currently cannot replace our stove. I think Christina knows a recipe. Wait, now that. But the best thing we can do is to just try and make enough money. Need to replace the stove soon. Fortunately, you know, now both Sims have a means of making money, so it should be a little bit easier. Of course, you know, it's highly possible that here's the thing, is that Christina's too hungry. I think we might have to just have them both eat spoiled waffles right now. Because, like, you know, sure it's disgusting, but it's better than starvation. If there's one time when eating spoiled food is worth it, it's when that's all you got. I guess technically, I think we could just eat some of the ingredients. Like we should be able to just grab the cheese and eat it. Eat if we need to. Now she's gotta go vomit. Time to go operate the front desk. Stanley seems to be managing it much better. Or maybe something to do with his with his Fey anatomy. Can just handle spoiled waffles a little bit better than Christina can. Maybe he was like able to scrape off more mold or something.
Your Joga, Chin, Larn, Litsup, China, Varna, Nikai, Johnson,
You know, just gotta keep at it until we can make enough simoleons to replace the stove. So far, I'm not sure if you've even gotten any simoleons from running the resort. It's like we've got the tower. I got an excellent jellyfish. I mean, we've yet to see any signs that we're actually getting anything out of this resort. Let's see, operational cost 0. Modern tower 250. Morgan Pullen 135. Which it is apparently making money. Occupancy 30 out of 30. Like it's implied to be fully occupied. We've got some reviews. I was really hoping that this place had a pool bar. Expect me to stay somewhere else on my next vacation. Nice resort, but I can definitely use some landscaping. Dear resort owner, if you would have had a firewalk pit, I would have given you a higher rating. Yet in the travel brochure lied. The gym at this resort was atrocious. The place was decorated like a roadside motel. The reviews don't lie. This is the cleanest resort I've ever stayed in. Partly because it has basically nothing. What a bargain. I could not get fully into the island mood at this resort. Well, no shit, you're not even on an island. It can use some more trees and greenery. This resort really needs to invest in a hot tub. And kind of annoying how Sims will just autonomously pull out a beach towel on not the beach. Purely because this system was designed primarily with beach resorts in mind. And rather than building like a hotel in Moonlight Falls. We are from the revenue panel all making money. So okay, gonna at least attempt to save real quick, and it crashed. So let's see if the game will work. If not, I'll probably just call the stream name here because it's 2:15 in the morning. I usually only go to 3. Well, it seems to be progressing. And at least I saved and pretty much all of the major events. Okay, so it looks like whatever bug was causing it to not be able to even progress past as the main loading screen didn't happen this time. So that's good. I'll have to see where I saved. And, you never know, maybe I saved before the fire. Indeed, I saved not only before the fire, but before the resort. Entirely. Like to the point that the lot type wasn't even changed yet. And I will be right back after. Alright, I'm back and ready to continue for this last half hour. I'm just gonna go ahead and save while leaving Edit Town. So at the very least that part will be saved. Because now we're gonna have to go buy the property again. And also, I might just skip putting those walls up right now. Because honestly, they didn't accomplish a whole lot. Because we don't have the simoleons to make an entire room. And this is an opportunity to make a better timeline, basically, where we don't where we don't end up unable to afford to replace our stove after it catches on fire. There was a brief script error. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be anything major. Yeah, until we get more simoleons, we might want to consider just placing down just the tower. Until we build, until we can then actually build a bit more, I'm just gonna count this as a resort. Or until we can actually build more of a structure. Then we can switch over to using a rabbit hole rug. But let's try and keep probably at least the simoleons we currently have in the bank as a cushion. And for if we say, set the stove on fire again, then we can just replace it rather than having to needing to try and earn the funds to replace it. Using the resort in fishing. And you know what? Stanley can just stay hungry until the morning, and then, Christina, the one with actual cooking skills, can make some breakfast. We can then kind of avoid that whole situation entirely. Except we need eggs. Eggs in order to make waffles, so... Just to make sure that he doesn't try to cook autonomously, well... Which actually he can't, because he doesn't have anything that he could cook with the current ingredients. But gotta send somebody off on a quick grocery run. Yeah, because the waffles are spoiled.
Robot Pixie!
And the toilet's clogged again. No?
Grow, grow, grow! Kuda Resort, dog! Dugamaz!
She hasn't even been buried for more than like 2 days. Wait, hold on. I feel like that might be a bug with the mod. Okay, so I think it just said that the hotel made 65 simoleons,
Moin! Nitzo!
despite the fact that it's not even open yet. Okay, there's no ghosts out here. Here for Stanley to get distracted by at least. Oh, and I've been completely forgetting about. Hmm. Think maybe the laundry system might be bugging out. Because I'm pretty sure this technically because I'm pretty sure technically, and on top of that, Christina just made a green salad, and I'm not sure how she is supposed to be able to do that. Because I think this mod might not have defined ingredients for a green salad. Yeah, I'm just gonna choose to ignore that in the laundry system. At least until, because like, here's the thing: is I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to have. Like, I'm pretty sure it only does stuff with the laundry system if you have at least one of the laundry items on your lot. I'm gonna have to locate. Here we go. We've got. Here's the thing: is that it barely, other than like the cost of using the laundromat, it barely affects gameplay. So like I'm just gonna pretend that I had laundry enabled this entire time. Because really, I feel like the main reason. I feel like the main reason the challenge even requires you to enable the laundry system in the first place is because it affects like a select few challenges. And they don't want you to just ignore the said challenges by just not enabling the laundry system. Yeah, I'm just gonna pretend I had that enabled the entire time. time, because otherwise because like that would just be a dumb thing to fail the entire legacy over. Since it's not even one of the generation specific challenge parameters. Plus, I mean, they specify that the main goal of this challenge is to have fun. And it certainly would not be fun to lose a challenge because of laundry of all things. Like, because I just didn't enable the laundry system for like a few in-game hours. Well, a few in-game days, totaling like three real life, 5 real life hours thereabouts. I get the feeling that the stream just got real crusty for a little while there, because my kilobytes per second was real low. And I'm pretty sure I've got dynamic bitrate 8 enabled. Oh. So now because now Katrina and Paula Fitzgerald are getting together. Gives another reason and for Stanley to break that off at his earliest convenience. But he's not romantic interest with potentially his wife's aunt's girlfriend. We've got salmon, and that we can sell. Occupancy 15 out of 15, revenue 180. Who's this? I guess it just automatically gives you a desk clerk. It's like technically. Technically, Stanley doesn't even need to work the front desk because he can just have this random guy do it instead. But it's more expensive if we do it that way because we have to pay the guy. We're not allowed to just pay him in like experience. We got a half a star review. It was a long shot, but we tried the activities desk late at night and it appeared to be closed. This is the sorriest excuse for a gym I've ever seen. I would love if they offered snacks for guests. 1 star. I'll admit that I eat a bit while on vacation, so I chose to stay at this resort based on the reputation of the gym. It ended up as the biggest letdown of the week. It looks like they went to a thrift store to decorate this resort. What a bummer! It looks so good in the pictures. The reviews don't lie. This is the cleanest resort I've ever stayed in. 1.5 stars. I felt that I had an incomplete experience due to the lack of room service. It was nice to come back to my nice clean guest room. I like to keep up my healthy lifestyle while on vacation. It was a real disappointment to find out that this resort did not offer enough gym equipment. 0 stars. Where was the hot tub? I can tell that they take resort maintenance seriously around here. I can eat and I love getting my money's worth. But without a buffet, I felt empty inside. 0 stars. Where was the bar? I arrived hungry and I left hungry. Where was all the food? Dude, I was somewhat satisfied with my stay. I would love to have more food options like snacks and fruity drinks. It's a 1 star hotel. Yeah, I'm gonna say, maybe we just keep cushion of like maybe 1,000 simoleons. Alright, they're now at least. At least we've got something covering the thing, the front desk, protecting it from the rain. And Katrina and Paula have decided to go steady. And another reason and for Stanley to break things off with her. Because, he's married and he's got a girlfriend, so... Probably just gonna close the hotel at like 8. Well, actually... You know what? He can work specifically the graveyard shift. Revenue 90. And expenses 50. Having this guy available. Hey, it's Emily Van Golt. I was wondering if you could help me with a decision I struggled to make. A new season of my favorite show just released, but I also need to finish watching the other 3 shows I absolutely love. Well, make yourself a watch list. Now he just needs to keep working until... Oh, what does a freshen up interaction do? Okay, so I think that's letting him rest. Which is not really what I was aiming for. I can change the color scheme because they just don't allow creative style on this building. Maybe if I turn on room service, it will do something about it being filthy. I think... in order to keep it from getting filthy, I have to hire a maintenance crew.
Ixbudaba. Chej, go fina. Ah, so. Wrestling? Huh? Uh-huh.
And maintenance staff salary E50.
Uh-huh.
The other guy should be here. Here to work the front desk. Yeah, there he is. I guess this guy is maybe part of the maintenance crew. Since I did hire one person to work maintenance. And so this guy will operate the front desk until 9 a.m. Is he specifically working the graveyard shift?
Dag. Oh, Celurbus.
We've currently got revenue of 345 and expenses of 174. I think it might be. I think it might be like some of the other.
Oh, Gramandy.
We're gonna have to let him cook, I think. Because hungry and Christine is asleep. I think I'm just gonna call it there for tonight because it's only 2 minutes away from 3 a.m. So thank you to everyone who stopped by tonight. Or really who are watching on YouTube, for that matter. Next Sims 3 stream is planned for next Tuesday. Next stream in general is planned for Saturday with I'm not sure what yet. Now I'm gonna find somebody else playing Sims. Preferably Sims 3, but failing that, either Sims 2 or Sims 4, maybe even Sims 1. Go raid. Oh, great. Grace is live, so we could give her a raid. There's a couple people we could raid, so you know what? Let's go for roll. 1 is this other person, 2 is Grace. Right, so we've got 2, so we give Ignesco Grace he's a raid real quick.